many reasons. Paper calendar greetings with me. I could just tears the season. Gauze and iodine, take care of them. Peroxide, extra salt if needed. Put my face in the corn like Abe Lincoln. 4 Kingston, close a match. It been sanctioned to come out all of the Kingston. Can't even tell a distinction.
Real in my bills and my jeans match with my plus 6'2" till I my life a canvas and I move like I be Ali. Yeah, I be on an A-list, weren't always praying. Change the game up now. The Matrix, better stay safe, fake, lame, stay basic. I got the will to be sunning these Jadens. Eat off your plate, see 3 cars awaiting. Evolve my green colored bands, it's awaiting. Been had the red colored bills, made it blue. Leave on your station, it's technical hues. Best in the room, guests will not approve. Test with me, prove y'all been had the juice. Loose tooth, y'all ain't got to say. Bling on your mouth won't make you great, yeah.
Carry the baggage, the pressure, making the magic. I'm getting top in the traffic, I stop the whip. I'm equipped with the bars and flows and the cadence. Protect all my angels that triple forward at 3. I'm just breathing, taking it easy with the big boss rabbit. I seem so manic, you struggling with your first date. My one pageants, I've been bragging a lot. My ego big as Rick Ross Palace. When I rap, they be saying, whoa, like a TikTok challenge. You with your homies working on the vegetables on IG, but I see that don't matter a bit in video. Back up, get your right up. The distance between me and you was very drastic. Man, I would never leave you in the streets because littering's not allowed and my pieces never complete. Man, it's longer than wedding vows and they haven't. So I'm wearing Adidas now, but I checked and I got a text. Your girl said that it's been a while.
Take a look at my eyes, try to see. Treat it like my yeah, cheeks. Pushing that super cool thing, see.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burks. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Outside Russell. Pass to James.
LeBron James.
Yep, count it.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
Here's Harper. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now Jordan. And he makes it on the layup.
Michael Jordan.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Russell, that's good.
Well, this is the go-to shot for D'Angelo Russell. The rise and fire off the dribble.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And it's the Lakers on the break. Davis with it. Jordan picks him up. Back to Davis. James outside. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Bulls ball.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Jordan. Here's Harper, guarded by Russell. And Harper gets it to go.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
To the inside. Here's James. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Pippen. The three. Davis with a rebound. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Here's James. Money on the 19-footer. James has got 6.
Yeah, nice stroke on that jumper from LeBron James. There's no defense in the world that's going to stop that.
Jordan with it. Up and over Russell. Jordan misses. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 3-point lead. Lets it go from deep. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now Los Angeles with it. High post Davis. Outside for Russell. The three-pointer off the mark.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Jordan with it. Picked up by James. And the basket by Pippen.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And the Lakers with possession here. A minute 4 left in the first. To the paint. It's stolen away. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, the Lakers. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's Reeves with the drive. Pass to Russell. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Releases. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on LeBron James.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line,
the first one falls.
Michael Jordan.
That one drops. He ties it up. Now Los Angeles with it. Inside. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
This to me is an improving aspect of D'Angelo Russell's game. Reading the pick and roll. Nicely done.
They now take the lead. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Count that bucket.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Jordan. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Second team.
And the foul goes against the Lakers. And that's good as he hits both shots. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. James outside. That shot's good. Russell making the play. James has got 9.
You've seen late in LeBron's career much more emphasis on that three-point shot, really extending that range.
And so it's LeBron James
19.
making things happen for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunity.
17.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
James up top. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Kerr. Launches it. James with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Russell. From about 19. To the middle. 5 on the clock.
Bulls foul. Scottie Pippen. That's his first personal foul. First team
Quarter
foul.
number 2 and just over a minute of play. Now here's Russell. He's got 6. James can't get it to go. Here's Pippen. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Pippen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Kerr. Over Hachimura. And that one's long.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
The rebound by Kukoc.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And the basket by Pippen.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Hachimura up top. And there's James from the arc. Rodman with a rebound. Chicago leading. Here's Pippen. Shot from the wing. Hachimura with a rebound. Here's Reeves. The Lakers with another miss. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Pippen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Kukoc. And he parries his first look.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Coming onto the floor for
And the Bulls call time here.
Bill Whittington, Nicky Simpkins, Judd Bushler. Timeout for the Bulls. Heading to the court, the Laker girls. Let's make some noise.
The Bulls making a switch here.
Team, give them some love.
1:46 left in the first half. Pass to James. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to win the... Oh! Get out the way, Greg!
Come on.
Get out the way!
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
Once again, your Laker girls dance team.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Out left to the wing. From the arc. Kerr, no good. The Lakers trail. Here's Russell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Russell for 2.
Russell's got 8.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Pass to Kerr. Tries it from 16. And that's good for 2. Kerr's got his second basket of the game.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Left side, Brown. 13 feet out. Off the left rim and out. The Lakers with the ball. Inside. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Here's Kerr. That'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
The first free throw is good.
Scottie Pippen.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so Davis will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 6. To the paint. Pass to Reeves. Russell with the ball. For 3, James. Wow! LeBron James with the range.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. LeBron James last season moved into the top 4 all-time in assists and first all-time in points scored. Not only that, he is the only player in NBA history with over 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. And he's still going. Folks, what we are witnessing is legendary. Brian?
That is the truth. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Kerr. He's got 5. Pass to Rodman. Shot clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura.
Third team foul.
He does not get the second one. And the Lakers with possession here. 4-point game.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Whittington. Got it. Good job in the low post. Whittington's gotten his first points in this one.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Russell, that's good.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Whittington. They get it again. Over to the wing. Goes back up. Back to Jordan. The Lakers with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Hachimura from long range. The Lakers with the rebound. Back to James. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into it.
The Bulls making a switch here. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
cheer fans, give your Lakers youth dance team a big round of applause.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Chicago ball.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Right wing. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Kerr. He's got 5. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Hachimura. Outside Russell. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Okay, D'Angelo Russell mixing in a little interior work. Not bashful.
A minute 6 left in the third. Here's Harper. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Lakers trail. Down low. Here's Reeves. Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Here's Harper. He's got 6. Drives to the hoop to win the cold spell. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he commits the intentional foul. And he drops the first. The Bulls making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Kukoc, no good.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Hachimura from long range. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here's Harper. And here's Jordan. Here's Kukoc. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Lakers on top. They lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we...
The Bulls, 36.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused. What weird plays happen?
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. And coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
The Lakers in the lead. To the inside. Here's Hachimura. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Boy, you see a high upside with Rui Hachimura. This guy has got to keep.
Pass to Harper. Down low. Rodman. Here's Pippen. Another shot. He takes it in. And it's good on the lay-in.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. From downtown, Rodman with a rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Bushler. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Now James. Pass to Davis. And he drives in. And Davis slams it home.
Now you see LeBron James' selflessness on display. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Some solid defense from Jordan.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Pass to Pippen. Puts up a 3. And again, Chicago, no good.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Outside for Davis. Harper pulls it in. Chicago trailing here. To the middle. Here's Rodman. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Russell. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Jordan. No good. Good work defensively by James. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Left side, Russell. 6 on the shot clock. He's off on that one. And it's the Bulls' ball. Pass to Pippen. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. To tie it up. And it's good. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Outside for Russell. Oh, off target. Here's Pippen. Now a timeout called by Chicago to take the lead.
Mason Miller, we are a sixth man. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Tony Kukoc. Steve Kerr.
Here's Kukoc. It's good!
Tony Kukoc.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Va a caer. Quisiera por siempre abrazar a Benito y Isabel. Siempre estar pa' ver ni pa' avisar. Aprender, crecer, madurar, envejecer. Tener la confianza, mi son de tres. No, que fue Gabriel. Ey, que te bendiga.
By the train tracks, listening to Aphex. By the brand new tape deck, skipping on the playlists. My girlfriend's always worried, I'm living in a hurry. I can see the day, my vision's always blurred. Homie got two, I ain't never see him cry, but I bet you ride for him. Little homie drop top coupe, can't see over the wheel, but I bet you some. 5 summers, 4, 3, counted 2 million, no ceiling. Hold up. Homie got two, I ain't never see him cry, but I bet you ride for him. Little homie drop top coupe, can't see over the wheel, but I bet you some. 5 summers, 4, 3, counted 2 million. Dirty dreads, dirty Vans, 200 bands, sitting all in my brother bag. All red, Testarossa, David Bowie, my only friend. maxed out. I'm good, no great moonwalk, and the problems I'll never have. Nothing I know. You get the sun like speed for easy. I'm out the dreamer, running up the hill screaming. How many times I tell you, I ain't holding my tongue, I ain't faking no fun. That's a heavy blade in the sun.
To me,
after me. Got to make a move. Got a point to prove. Gotta make them groove. Got them all like, ooh. So to the next time you hear this dog rhyme, try to keep your mind. Stop. Drop. Shut them down. Open up shop.
All good. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna do the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
The ability to command and execute, but darling, you.
Okay. Violent soon as I walked up in the entrance, black on. He ain't got the power. I said, hold up, you thought that you would had them looking for the witness, but you really wasn't giving anything. Sip no Gabbana, and I eat up all the drama like piranha. I devour everything. I devour everything. I devour everything. I devour everyone on the scene. Put the bread on the top and your head in between. Back, call me, quit acting on phony. Say I'm my government name like you know me. My girl is a trophy, 90s Naomi. I give you life for free, so you own me. And pay me with some interest. Eat them up, you were so delicious. What really happens when a hero meets a villain? Let's find out. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna do the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they try to throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
Look at you, face down on the floor. I told you, you don't have it. Power.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. So the Lakers win the tip. And here's Russell. Here's James. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. You know, what's amazing about LeBron is his total effect on the game, on and off the court, Richard.
Yeah, he makes his teammates better, he makes the league better, and he has been a champion for social justice.
Rui Hachimura.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Back to Durant. And a miss there on the triple. Now Los Angeles with it. And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Reeves. And Nurkic with the block. It's Beal on the wing. Outside Durant. Pass to Allen. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Ah, nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Out to Hachimura. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep. Hachimura's got 5 now.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Phoenix no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Booker. They double team Allen. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Russell. That one a little long.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Here's Booker. Pass to Allen. To the paint. Durant. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Team foul.
Free throw is good from Durant. Well, Richard, Kevin Durant has been a big-time scorer in the NBA since he stepped onto the hardwood.
No, and I played against him as a rookie, and let me tell you, even the veteran team that we had, we knew that this guy was going to be a bucket getter for a long time. And come on, what are you doing when Bron is pulling off those dribble moves? Like, if you're the defense, you just keep it pushing.
Now here's Beal. Off the mark there with a 3.
Remaining in the first.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the middle. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
LeBron James.
And slam dunk by James.
Phoenix timeout.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. And one thing we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell now, increased efficiency, Richard.
Yeah, from the start of his career, he has definitely improved. He's got a ways to go, but he's talented and there's still a lot of time.
approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Down low. Here's Young. Pass to Thomas. Fires from deep. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And so Davis will bring it up for Los Angeles. Gordon with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Young can't hit.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Austin Reeves.
That one drops for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's the Lakers on the break.
Assistant.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Little. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. Little up top. Oh, swiped away. It's a one-on-one situation. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Poke loose. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Lakers ball. Substitution on the court.
5 ticks left in the first quarter. Russell from outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers earning this break in the action, up 10. Defense is setting the tone.
Lakers.
And don't go far.
15.
We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
So it's the Lakers now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. You talk about players connected to their cities. Devin Booker is the man in Phoenix.
Oh, as a Phoenician myself, I remember when he was drafted back in 2015. Devin has spent his entire career in the Valley of the Sun. And look, the fans here in the state of Arizona love the Suns. They are the most popular team in town.
First team foul.
Luke Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
The assist. Anthony Davis.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
And Booker, cash on the 3.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Out to the right wing. Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. The floater. Pass to Davis. Some solid D from Eubanks. The Suns trailing. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. LeBron James last season moved into the top 4 all-time in assists and first all-time in points scored. Not only that, he is the only player in NBA history with over 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. And he's still going. Folks, what we are witnessing is legendary. Brian?
That is the truth. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. Gordon on the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again.
You know, Richard, if anyone had exceeded the hype of the first overall pick, it might be AD.
All right, listen. At the end of the day, I think Anthony Davis has met expectations of his own and probably the league.
Inside. Here's Davis.
Anthony Davis.
That shot's good. Russell making the play. And it's a 12-point Laker lead. Gordon on the wing. And Gordon with the big finish.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
Here's Russell. Pass to James. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Gordon. And Davis with the block.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
O'Neal on the wing. Rebounded by the Lakers.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Here's James. LeBron fires one down.
Austin Reeves.
But getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Pass to Allen. Here's the three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. James with the ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Well, it's not the first stat we bring up, Richard, but the Lakers were dominant at the free throw line last year.
Yeah, they led the NBA in free throws attempted and yielded the least amount of free throws. This is what happens when you have AD, LeBron, and no shooting.
Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that
we all know it's black genius. Everybody love the culture, they be black by convenience. Sounded like a real anthem. Shawty saw my wallet, now she think of answer. Whoa, telling me she wanted me to trying to get saved, baby, I am not the answer. No, I can never let the with a kiss on my lips like, I am not a with a lip, I'm a man with a gift, and I'm doing my like, tell them other I'm the man in the city, and my bank account bigger, and my bigger, that's without a doubt. I'm 100 steps ahead, that's a lot of mouth, that's a lot of clout. What you all about? What your dollar amount? You a boy scout, I'm a big dog. Tell the truth, I don't get charged. Time to corny. Turn it. Oh.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, wait. Okay. Straight to that front row. See me at the front row. See me on TV in the front row. Catch me in the front row. Front row. See me in the front row. Front row. On TV in the front row. Front row. 40. Yeah, we in the front row. It's front row 40.
Front row 40. Floor seat Earl. Feet on the wood. Me and my girl. Taking selfies, rich and wealthy, what's the price? You only live once, so we gon' live our best life. Sometimes we like to dress alike, matching fitted designer gear. Some people say they watch the games just to see what I'm gonna wear. I like to get up out my chair and start gigging to my own song when it's on. People text me and say that they see me on the jumbo
Catch me in the front row.
They're gonna
Me in the front row.
Hey, loved one, can I get a picture?
On TV in the front row.
Keep inspiring, water.
Yeah,
we grew up off you. My life is real. My life ain't fake. Front row 40. Behind home plate. The youngsters and older folks know that I'm the man. I'm humble, I take pictures and I shake their hand. I love the area teams, I'm a super fan. I'm sorta like Spike and Jack Nicholson. You can catch me at a hockey game behind the glass. Or on the field with the Niners, walking on the grass.
Catch me in the front row.
That boy stay fit.
See me in the front row.
I like how he be having his queen with him all the time.
On TV.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Chicago Bulls. Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Nice read on defense from DeRozan, just jumping all over that steal.
Paul with the three. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to Levine. To the middle. Here's White. It's rebounded by Jordan. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break, Chicago. And that one's good, Caruso.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Paul. Pass to Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Outside, Levine. 6 to shoot. Here's Vucevic, guarded by Jordan. White, wide open, he fires. That one a little long. That's a 2 from Paul. And the wide open shot from Redick. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Gets his shot off with great quickness. Redick knows he has the green light to take those. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
First personal foul.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
It's impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot has changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Coming onto the floor for
the ball.
Andre Drummond.
And he converts the layup. Paul's got 7 points.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here comes the T-shirt.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Once again, your Chicago Lovables.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out to DeRozan. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
Down low. Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Griffin trying to get open. Offensive rebound. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Levine. Out to DeRozan. To the inside. Outside, White. Pass to Levine. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
Here's Paul. Nice D from Levine.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Back to DeRozan. Lets it go. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Ball left side. Good D by Drummond.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Griffin with the steal. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's in there.
The assist.
9 points for Chris Paul.
Griffin.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
And that one's good. Caruso.
Alex Caruso.
And the Clippers have possession. Paul with the ball. He's got 9. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got 11.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the LA Clippers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Chicago trailing here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. All alone.
Griffin.
Inside. Griffin.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Dosunmu. There's Levine.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Paul. Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And the layup is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Paul. Pass to Griffin. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Assisted by
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Right side, ball. 5 on the clock. No good on the 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Pass to Jordan. Paul with the 3. Kept alive. Outside for Redick. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Goes up again. It's stolen by Vucevic. Right side, ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to throw when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Paul. Takes it inside. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And the Bulls making a change here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
DeRozan with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
1:57 left to play here in the half. Pass to Drummond. And here's White, defended by Paul. Shot clock at 5. To the right side. DeRozan for 3. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Clippers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
The crafty Paul is hard to cover. He takes pleasure in toying with the defenders and drawing fouls.
Chris Paul taking 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Bulls trail by 4. DeRozan, that's good.
The closer DeRozan gets, the more dangerous he is. That's fantastic work inside.
Here's Paul. The putback. And Griffin stays with it.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And taken away by Paul. 17-foot shot on the way. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pass to Caruso. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Paul goes in. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And Drummond throws it down.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. 16 seconds left here in the second. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
And the first half comes to a close.
The Bulls, 27.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Outside, White. For the lead. Outside DeRozan. Drills it from outside. DeRozan's got the first points of the second half here for the Bulls.
Oh, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
And that one's good, Barnes.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
LaVine wide open. Good. That's DeRozan picking up the assist.
The response, LaVine hitting that three right back at him.
And Jordan throws it down.
Chris Paul.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. DeRozan's shot is good.
Living in this area on the floor, DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
Chicago leading. Down low. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And 12-point for DeMar DeRozan.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds way to just score points night in, night out.
To the inside. The kick out to Barnes. Lock at 6. Here's Paul. Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
Substitution for the Bulls. Patrick Williams.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Out of bounds.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Ball from long range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Back to LaVine. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Ball for three. And the three ball is good.
Three.
Paul's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
All too easy from the veteran Paul, sizing up the defense and pulling up with confidence.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Paul with the bucket.
Sometimes you just got to do it yourself. Chris Paul calling his own number.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Williams' shot is off. Now Barnes. Ball outside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
high motor, keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Levine can't hit. Outside, Jordan. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Bulls.
The Bulls. 44. The Clippers.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter is here, and we need you to make some noise.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. On the wing, Barnes. On the wing, Barnes. A shot by Paul, nobody around. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Pass to Vucevic. Out to DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Shoots from the elbow. And that one's good, Barnes.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Caruso. Here's White. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
DeRozan with it. Inside. Poked loose. And taken away by Paul. Griffin with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Paul with the bucket.
By no means a volume three-point shooter, Paul picks his spots and is very accurate.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Griffin with the rebound. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Chris Paul.
The shot's good from Paul.
Paul with those little micro hesitations. I'm just glad I don't have to guard him anymore.
Back to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Here's Paul driving to the basket. And the Bulls with possession. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one falls for.
First team foul.
That one misses.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Chris Paul.
And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. And the Bulls call timeout here. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. Don't keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thanks, David. Knocked loose. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Off target from three-point range.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
2 minutes.
Jordan. Here's Barnes. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And throughout his career, Redick has proven to be very consistent, an effective two-way player who gives it his all.
And so he was good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one, not with so much riding on it.
And it's Vucevic missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's DeRozan. Pass to Levine. To the middle. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And that one, good. And the Bulls lead by 1. And here is Paul. Here's Jordan. 11 feet away. Got it.
DeAndre Jordan.
A seasoned vet with lots of playoff experience. Jordan remains calm under pressure.
And stolen by Barnes. Here's Paul. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Pass to Caruso. Now DeRozan. Now Levine. Covered by Barnes. 4 on the clock. And it's White missing. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Griffin to the paint. Nobody near Barnes. And the 3 off target.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to DeRozan. Jordan with the steal. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm every day I'm every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
Who you think you're tripping with? Yes, I'm the boss. 745, white on white, that's Rick Ross. I wide, I long, I fat. I keep them coming back. We keep them coming back. I'm like Atlantic. I got them pretty things flying across the Atlantic. The real, he owe me 100 favors. I ain't petty player, we buy the whole thing. See, most of my homies hustle, they still do their thing. My roof back, my money ride. I'm on the pedal, show you what I'm running like. When they snatch, I cry for 100 nights. He got 100 lights.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm.
We never cars, but we hard. Whip it real hard, whip it real hard. Real hard, whip it real hard. Stuff still whipping them Benzes. Major league, who catching because I'm pitching. Jose Canseco just because he finish. I feed him to strengthen up all my Pacifics to be specific. Triple C. Gon' rap, run and tell them that. More cars, more clothes, more.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm.
It's time to spin my thrills, custom spinning wheels. I ain't drove in a week, them spinning steel. Talk about me, cause these scared to talk about me. It ain't no talk about me. It ain't no walking around me. See all these around me, lot of around me going down in Dade County. Cost me 22, sat it on her 22, go for 22. Lil' mama super, she 22, she seen them 22. We in room 222. I touch like them. I got so I'm in my rich off.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It's the Los Angeles Clippers facing the Golden State Warriors. Curry from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. Here's Curry. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the focus? Steph going on the inside, has great numbers as a finisher.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Paul left side. Pass to Redick. 6 to shoot. Paul's shot is off. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. Puts up a deep three. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Pass to Jackson Davis. A shot. And another basket for Golden State.
Steph's such an ideal pick-and-roll guy. The threat of the long ball always there. So whether he's shooting or passing, the defense has a hard time keeping up.
Now here's Paul. Another shot. Griffin. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And here is Paul. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Jordan trying to free himself up. And the dunk by Jordan.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives on the offensive glass.
Curry, good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Chris Paul.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
He shoot again. And it's blocked by Jordan.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
And it's Paul missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Curry, good. Curry's got 19 points.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Paul for 3. It's deflected. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another 3 for Golden State.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Curry fires from way outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
Paul. Jordan trying to free himself up. Paul's shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Pass to Thompson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Warriors now. And here is Paul. No scoring in this one. Connects from three-point range.
Well, the defense has to stay up on Chris Paul. When he sees separation, he's going to find an angle to get you.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Puts up a deep three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
3 points.
Consistency through the years. Chris Paul, a threat from deep.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Paul. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Here's Payton. That shot off. Great D that time from Reddick. To the inside. Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
That's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
Here's Paul. Pass to Looney. Kicks it out to Paul. From the arc. Another three for Golden State.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Cans it from downtown.
3-pointer.
Paul's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers. The drive by Paul. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got 10 points in the game. Bounce pass from Paul. Right side, Jordan. Paul outside. The Clippers rebound. Pass to Jordan. Second chance effort.
Golden State foul.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
Some strength on display from Jordan there. Love how he uses it to convert on these and-one opportunities.
Jordan. One shot.
Jordan no good on the free throw. Warriors leading by 14. Out to Payton. Doesn't go for him. And here are the Clippers. Pass to Reddick. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. From the line. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, Reddick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him.
Chris Paul.
And some changes here for the Warriors.
Second team foul.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game so far. Second chance shot. And it's Griffin getting it to go. Griffin's got 8 points.
Yeah, offensive rebounds are about effort, and Blake Griffin showing it there.
Here's Curry. And he slams it one-handed.
scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough. Time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Curry outside. Redick with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Outside Curry. Great D that time from Redick. Clippers trail by 12. Griffin goes in. Jordan. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of a game. He wants to get confident, stepping up and knocking them down.
Now here's Curry. 22 points for him.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Paul with 4 seconds on the clock. No good from Jordan.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if they're going to keep missing layups.
Curry fires from way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
With a score.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Paul with the ball for the Clippers. Down by 12. Good D by Thompson.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
On the wing, Green. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 12. Ball outside. To the middle. Here's Jordan. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. And here are the Warriors now. On its way from Curry for 2. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
From Klay Thompson.
Curry's got 24 points. Left side, Griffin. Redick with it. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Kuminga. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace, and that's a nice field play.
Back to Griffin. The shot will not fall. Great tee that time from Green. Curry with a wide open look. From beyond the arc and then some. He's got 27.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Steph Curry has changed the game, but he's going to be hard to emulate. Steve Kerr says he has maybe the best hand-eye coordination in the world. Coach is not bad in his own right as the career leader in three-point percentage, but in their free throw competitions, Steve says he swishes everything. The guy's annoying. I can't beat him. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, the sell job on the pump fake from Paul is what set that up. Once the D's up in the air, just go right into him. That's 2 free throws.
And so Paul nails both of them. Warriors leading by 17. It's Curry outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Now here's Redick. Still yet to score. And it's Paul missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Paul. He's got 13.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Griffin.
2 minutes.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And Griffin playing with heart. Like how he slams that one home right now, dominating in the paint.
Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Barnes outside. On the wing, Barnes. Paul right side. And it's Looney with the rebound.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Warriors leading by 17. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers basketball. Substitution for your Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga.
55 seconds left in the third. Pops it up for Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Chris Paul.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
Curry outside. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Redick inside the line.
J.J. Redick.
It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. And taken away by Paul. Jordan outside. And the foul called on Kevon Looney.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Now
20 seconds left for the third. Paul with the three. And Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, just such great form. Chris Paul so very efficient from that spot on the floor.
Curry way outside to the left wing. From deep. Griffin with the steal. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
43.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Golden State. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Driving in, and it's blocked by Jordan. Barnes with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Jacks up a three, and that's good. Matt Barnes for three.
Free ball.
Barnes has got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. Outside Curry. Back to Paul. Launches a three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Back to Jordan. Here's Griffin. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And that's what Griffin does best. They're remarkable how he maintains control and schools the D.
Over in the corner, Paul. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
DeAndre Jordan.
And the dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan, I don't think he's shot more than 10 shots outside the paint the last few years, so dunking is what he does.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Curry outside. And another three for Golden State.
That's a high percentage shot from Steph Curry. Just put that on repeat.
Paul with the three. Fires the three. And another three for the Clippers.
3 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Pass to Green. Curry on the wing. Rebound by the Clippers.
The game, 2 minutes.
Down low. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got 10 points here in the second half.
You can see that combination of size and skill, and Blake Griffin right now on a roll.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Paul. Outside Curry. Down low. Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
That's pretty much textbook screen and roll action with Draymond Green as the screener.
It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
For your Warriors. Trace Jackson.
Ball for three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
And Thompson gets it to go.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Pass to Paul. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Pulls it up. 4 on the shot clock. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that is clutch. Griffin always ready to take the big one.
Pass to Curry. And that one, good. 41 points for Stephen Curry.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Paul outside. .35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. On its way from Curry for 2. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on J.J. Redick.
Yeah, you don't want to put Curry at the line. That's just dangerous and pretty much 2 points. Stephen, the best free throw shooter ever. Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Pass to Thompson. Now here's Curry. Over Barnes. No good there. So we see the Warriors get